Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've told you in my previous videos that life path is one of the most important numbers that explains the purpose of the life of an individual, as well as the reason he was actually born. This number can also help you find or identify your soulmate to be compatible with them in the upcoming future. So, in this video, we will be talking about life path number 1, and we'll be highlighting and discussing all important points, such as traits, personality, compatibility related to this number 1. So before moving on towards the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and click on the post notification bell icon to get all my recent uploads on the go. Also, click on the link in the description box below to learn more about numerology. So without any further ado, let's get straight to the video. Before jumping straight to number 1, let's have a quick recap of what is a life path number. The life path number is one of the most essential components of neurological birth charts, since it defines and explains who you are as a person, including your life purpose, goals, and objectives. The life path number is comparable to your astrological sun sign, in that it exposes your true self, including your strengths, flaws, talents, and goals. Your life path number also reveals the tone of your experiences, as well as the reasons why things happen in the past, present, and future. Simply put, it provides a well-organized, well-structured framework that lights your daily life. Numerology, like astrology, is a mystical divinatory art. And, like astrology, numerology can be very individualized, as each person's numerology chart and life path number is unique. Life path numbers assist us in comprehending the physical world and our own goals. How many life path numbers are there? The life path numbers are generated using our birth dates, much like astrological birth charts. We can think of them as numerology zodiac signs. These figures represent the essential principles, operating procedures, and life's general goals. Any single-digit number between 1 and 9 can be used as a life path number, as can one of the 3 master numbers 11, 22, or 33. Each of these numbers is linked to a set of characteristics, strengths, and weaknesses, and they are thought to have a profound significance and impact on our lives. Each number has a specific meaning to it and has strengths and weaknesses accordingly. Purpose or significance of life path numbers. The main aim or objective of life path numbers is to help us realize more possibilities in our lives and align with our soul purpose. They are the most significant numbers in our own numerology charts, akin to the importance of the sun sign in astrology. Life path numbers direct us toward fulfillment by guiding us through the stages of our unique hero's journey. The meaning of life path numbers will always return us to reality. As you continue on this path, it's vital to recognize not only your strengths, but also your weaknesses. Knowing that others with the same life path number are dealing with the same issue will help you feel less alone. It is always a spiritual, meaningful experience when we learn more about ourselves and how we are all connected to the universe. Now coming towards the main topic. What is life path number 1? Life path number 1 is known to be the leader. The person with this number is the one who consists of independence, leadership to overcome overthinking and reclaim his self-assurance. A fatherly leadership role can be found in life path 1. They are not only natural-born protectors, but they also promise results under any circumstances. They will be pushed to become self-sufficient. Number 1 is always thinking of new ways to achieve their objectives, no matter how difficult they may be. They also consider keeping pledges to do new things, even if they are possibly hazardous. One of the difficulties is becoming overwhelming, which they can overcome by encouraging others to take the lead. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and click the link in the description below to learn more about numerology. Now let's look at some basic traits of life path number 1. As we all know, 1 is the commencement of the relative plethora of numbers, which means that it symbolizes the start of all new events in an individual's life. Because number 1 is associated with a wide range of beginnings in numerology, those who are affected by it have imaginative personalities and courageous spirits, and they are always ready to begin new investigations and missions. The 1 is a doer and a forceful force that generates results and refuses to be limited by anything or anybody. The number 1 is aggressive, which is an important energy for developing and producing. The number 1 is always in the foreground, acting as a spearhead, directing and leading others. The shape of number 1 reflects its meaning, just as the shape of all other symbols does. It walks upright with dignity and purpose. The 1 is capable of turning visions and ideas into reality because she is strong, resolute, unshakable, and has precise goals in mind. It either pushes impediments out of the way or drills right through them. Leadership is represented by the number 1 born individual. They were born to lead. It is quite difficult for them to work under anyone. It's the sum of one's self-assurance, bravery, and ability to deal with adversity. It's a barrage of positive vibrations. When the 1 detects a necessity for conflict, it does not hesitate. It is envious and obstinate. But it also is brave and prepared to attempt anything new if it sees promise, even if it is in grave danger. If you haven't already guessed, it is the most male of all the numbers. The number 1 cannot stand by and watch injustice take place without intervening and putting things right. The number 1's purity of intent is a desirable attribute. Hypocrisy has no chance against it, seeing it sees things for what they are. A number 1 has a great capacity for humor, including the self-deprecating kind, but never does too much of it that would hurt feelings. Life path number 1's personality. If the number 1 represents your life path, according to numerology, you are a goal-oriented and purposeful person with a great deal of tenacity and perseverance to achieve your objectives. Such is the power of your will to succeed in life via hard effort and determination. You invest your whole heart and soul into achieving your objectives. You're always up for tackling problems and challenges that come your way. You are quite clear about your goals and take on obstacles appropriately to attain them. Also, as a life path number 1 in numbers, you require attention and care from those around you, and in exchange, you protect and appreciate them. When things don't go your way or as anticipated, you may become upset and anxious, which has a bad effect on you. One of the characteristics that distinguish these individuals from others is that they are extremely creative, active, and sophisticated, which aids them in their daily tasks and interactions with others. Let's have a look at the importance of compatibility. Compatibility is like a powerful current. Everything is smooth, simple, buoyant, and assisted if the odds are in my favor. Everything becomes tough when there is a lack of compatibility. Even things that should be simple are fraught with complication and friction. Compatibility is just as crucial as love in relationship. The following reasons may be sufficient to demonstrate its significance. One of the pillars of a happy relationship is compatibility. Compatibility is something that any marriage should have, whether it be physical, intellectual, or emotional. Sure, there would be some compromises and arguments, but that's fine. Compatibility isn't a personality feature or something we inherit. It's something we cultivate through time. In a similar vein, numerology can be used to determine compatibility in a relationship between 2 people who have different numbers. Numerology is based on a few numbers ranging from 1 to 9, each with its own set of qualities, and romance or relationship compatibility is determined by these numbers. I guess we have a good understanding of life path number 1. Now let's look at life path number 1 compatibility. The life path number is 1. You'll get along best with those who have the numbers 3, 5, and 6. Number 1s can be bossy and opinionated at times. 3 and 5 can deal with this type of character because they have features that make it easier for them to deal with it. As a number 1, you may feel a little pressured and serious since you want to be in command. Because number 3 has a happy-go-lucky personality, they can lighten up some situations and offer you a sense of equilibrium. Let's have a detailed compatibility analysis between number 1, life path number 1, and life path number 3. You are as ambitious as a number 3 if you are a number 1. Both are capable of putting their thoughts into action. Numbers 3 and 1 are commanding and disciplined. As a result, they are open to any type of relationship. It always works out well for both parties. The number 3 has a lot of great and original ideas, and the number 1 numerology life path has the drive and ambition to see them through. There is one caveat, though. Neither of these people is excellent at receiving criticism. They need to sort out by being open to communication and support towards one another. Number 1, life path number 1 and life path number 6. There is 2-star compatibility between life paths 1 and 6, which indicates they'll be excited to see each other every day and will be wonderful parents and spouses. They can improve the experience of tighter connection, tremendous love for each other, financial well-being, and career success, among other things. When it comes to relationship compatibility, the number 1 and 6 is just a beautiful mix of Venus and Sun. They are both driven by money and ambition. The main distinction is that a number 1 is only interested in sitting and providing orders, whereas a number 6 is only interested in sitting and giving orders. Number 1 is an original thinker. Number 1 is a go-getter with a creative mindset, while their spouse here prefers to delegate tasks to others. They do, however, get along well in terms of their relationships. They are capable of comprehending one another's wants and needs. Number 1. Life path number 1 and life path number 5. Nothing in life is flawless, and no relationship is 100% ideal, but with life path number 1 and 5 compatibilities, incredible things can happen. When a number 1 and a number 5 are paired together, interesting things can happen, leading to a healthy, rewarding, and stimulating relationship for both parties. Each life path number has the ability to be themselves, which virtually eliminates boredom or a lack of fulfillment in the partnership. The only real risk is when one person imposes his or her beliefs, aspirations, or ideas on the other. The union of number 1 and a number 5 can be meaningful and beneficial. This numerology compatibility may become so engrossed in their individual responsibilities and achieving the objectives that they neglect to set aside time for one another. As a result, both life paths must find time for one another. After all, they'll have enough to chat about after their hectic days. Well, that was it for this video, but we will be back soon with another video, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and click on the link in the description below to learn more about numerology. Till then, stay safe and keep following.